You still there, Hans?
Ah, Mr. McLean. On a bare wage you would choose to review Die Hard after the fifth one came out 2 months ago.
Well, yeah, that's because I'm too broke to afford to see a movie on time. Give me a break.
I mean, by this point, everyone knows it sucks. You will get no views and no one will care about you. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Hey there guys, here to talk about Die Hard starring Bruce Willis, Bedelia, Alan Rickman, along with Carl from Family Matters, also known as Reginald VelJohnson, and the Dick principal from the Breakfast Club. What's his name? I don't know. But yeah, Die Hard. This is a classic in cinema, I would think. I know some people would be like, I don't know, really, Dylan. It's an action movie. It's a classic action movie, but no, this is classic cinema, not just action movies, and I will fight you over it. The story revolves around Bruce Willis' character, John McClane, who goes to try reconcile with his wife while she's at a party that gets taken over by Alan Rickman. And they take over the Nakatomi Plaza, which they're staying at, and they don't know Bruce Willis is there, and so he kind of sneaks around, tries to kill them all off, and really mess up their day. And we get a classic action movie. I mean, oh my god, it's such a simple premise, but yet there's so many things about it that make it great. You get Bruce Willis in his iconic role. I mean, everyone's going to remember him for John McClane. He's so good in it. And you got Reginald VelJohnson as a really good supporting character. Bedelia, she's really good. And Alan Rickman, Professor Snape himself, he's so good in this. Just an iconic villain for his voice. And it's directed by John McTiernan, who, I mean, Predator, Die Hard with a Vengeance. He's a good director. John McTiernan's such a good director. He takes what could be, you know, just a throwaway action movie. Like, if you got any other director, it might as well have Arnold or Stallone in it. But the way this guy directs makes it really good. The direction, the action scenes, it's a lot of long takes, a lot of the camera following people around. It's really good. He lets the camera do his job for him. The story, well, it's so simple. Another thing I like is that the story, while being so simple, is it sets up so many things in the beginning that pay off later, and it's just, it seems really smartly written, like another 80s film, Back to the Future, where they set up so many things in the beginning that end up paying off. So it's actually very smartly written, considering the premise is so simple, but the details are just awesome. The movie came out way back in like 88 or 89, and to this day people are still emulating Die Hard. It's just this formula that got set up, and alright, can we throw Steven Seagal in there? No one wants to put Steven Seagal in anything anymore, but you know, can we throw Arnold in there? Stallone, can we get some kind of action hero to do basically Die Hard in a blank? And there's your movie. That's, like, this movie's so influential to cinema, and it's like, yeah, and it's an action movie. That's awesome. Bruce Willis, man. Bruce Willis just defined his career by this movie. I love it. I love it. If you haven't seen Die Hard, kill yourself. This character is so refreshing. He's not a superhero. He's not Arnold. He's not gonna like just get stabbed and be like, oh, and then just kick a guy in the nuts and he flies 10 feet in the air. No, he's such a human guy, and he's so likable too. He's very vulnerable. He's like that Indiana Jones. Well, he's gonna get his ass kicked. I mean, he's scared of flying. He's gonna show up. He's gonna get in a fist fight. He'll barely make it out. He might die at any time. There's so much tension because this guy is just everyday average guy. He might get killed at any point. But he's so likable. He's laughing when he shouldn't. He just laughs to kind of feel better about the fact that I might die any second. Oh, make a joke. And it seems so natural. He's a great character. He's a good person. He cares about people. He's not like just asshole superhero. I do this kind of because I can, because I know I won't get killed. It's like, no, I want to help these people. He's a good person. He's very well written. Love the character. The villain, I mean, Alan Rickman, just the voice iconic. His character of Hans Gruber, Mr. Takagi. I'm going to count to 3. That guy is awesome. He's an iconic villain. And the Die Hard villains, I mean, you have to have a good villain to match the awesomeness of John McClane. Alan Rickman does it. And for all the other movies, I'm not going to spoil it. Most of them match up as great villains. Some of them fall short. Die Hard 5. So this movie's a classic. I love it. And I would, of course, give Die Hard an A+. And if you like this review, like or subscribe, comment below. Tell me what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie. Die Hard, 12 Monkeys, The Fifth Element, random one, Lucky Number 11. I was watching that a while ago. Looper. There's so many. Bruce Willis from this movie on just became like an action hero, but a better one than like an Arnold or a Stallone. Well, Arnold, him and Arnold, I don't know. Arnold's very iconic too for his voice alone. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.